the heck? Curious where that went. Okay. Can't find. Okay, this instead. Good. Hang on. I feel so low to the ground. My chair dropped. I don't know. Have to see it again. Hello, everybody. Welcome to day 16. Hey, how you doing, Akash? Give me 1 sec. I'm just getting set up still. Do. Hope everyone's had a good weekend. And it is December the 8th. The forest is grim. Sir Nicholas got buffed. This is true. Scooby-Doo, where are you? Hope you guys are doing all right. There's a lot of updates. Grim Forest Altars, Grim Forest. We came in first for the champ training. We were going to collect those rewards. There is a Prism event for Sand Devil going on right now. That is likely outside the ballpark unless the point value's been lowered. I'll have to check. There is no boost for Shards going on right now. There's a Prism event. Grim Forest is not in the game yet. It will be soon. It's on the test server. Some streamers have started showing that right now. It was a very busy weekend for me. I hope everyone's doing all right. Hey, Lord Ragnar, how are you doing? So we are here. Still doing the potion keep for arbiters. I actually just need to burn them so I can do them for drum roll that has a name. Do them to upgrade my champions. I think I might just upgrade them to 6 anyway because I don't really want to, reduce or withhold their power just to appease missions. And hang on, I got messages. Yes, she did. And dun 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 dun. Okay. I will gonna have to be quick showing it because I got to show it from other people's videos. So I don't. In short, Grim Forest is massive. It's very much like Path of Exile maps. Hey, Boozer, we're gonna mute you. Sorry, my friend. Great streamer. Go check out Boozer's stream. This is what the hall is gonna look like. It's gonna get all decked out winter style. When you go into the Grim Forest, it is going to prompt you to make it 2 teams of 20 for hard, and you get 40 for normal. From here, you'll get, those are chests you get every 15 of these. You get like 15 shards basically, or like coins, and you'll get, or we'll call them fragments, and then you get a chest at the bottom here every 15. Those can give you more energy and keys to explore. You can also get gear pieces, things like that. Like the stages look like this. You just kind of got, and then it'll tell you to like, okay, here's your available ones. It'll only let you pick so many. Let's see if it gets to a boss stage. No, this is like a pseudo boss stage, but so you get rewards, like normal like dungeon rewards, but then you get these things here, these Grim coins. I don't know if those are, so those, okay, I was gonna say, I don't know if those are for a shop or something, because like there's not just coins for continuing your progression. So you can get vendor chests, and these are kind of like relics that are only for the forest, but they're called something else. And you can get like a boss switcheroo one. You get some bonuses here from these cards, trait cards that you can randomly get, and there's like legendary and epic ones as well. So I don't know if those are like packs you get, card packs that are associated to these. You have to beat these stages just like Cursed City to expand. The thing is about the forest though is it keeps expanding, and then like, those are altars. They'll give you bonuses if you do beat them. Bosses will be like champions, like legendaries, but there's also like these ones that are specific to the Grim Forest. This guy is apparently one of the harder ones. Every time you break one of his gold shields, he'll do like $20,000 to $30,000, or 20, not dollars, 20 to 30,000 damage to you. Hey, Warsaw. So you need a lot of healing for him to fight him, and apparently Lydia is very much needed for the harder one, or highly suggested, because she actually hits him pretty hard. He has spirit affinity, so that could be part of the reason why. And this is what he looks like with the gold on him. And he's going to kill your champions a lot. Okay, so then when you do beat him, there is a harder... I don't know how far Boozer got, but I looked at Nubs. Nubs got... like, he's essentially got as far as he can. The Mimic eats your highest crit rate champion. So that's what... you kind of got to work around what the bosses will do. Some people are moving gear to like a healer and then letting their damage dealers just nuke them down with ally attack. I don't know if he's going to show it here. I don't know how far he got compared to Nubs, but Nubs got to the point of showing there's a harder version of the forest within the forest, and they don't know on the test server how to unlock it yet. He cleared everything around it, and he can't go into it, so he's under the impression you have to kill the boss, like the final boss, to be allowed to go even try the harder version of it. Yeah, YouTube doesn't like when I skip around videos. Well, why not? Yes, I was watching Fiona and Cake, if you're seeing on the side. Gotta pause that. So yeah, see here, like there's different branches to different bosses. If Nubs got lucky where he had like two of the... there's a bosses with like a frame around them, and those framed ones, like this guy, is a he's gonna be for the final boss. If you don't kill these, they will be in the stage with the boss as well. If you do kill them, they won't. So, up to you if you want to do that. But so far, that's what I've gathered from the early showing of the Grim Forest. I clearly can't play it yet. But yes. Fingers crossed it's as good as it could be. Hi, Willow. My cat has decided my yogurt is her yogurt, and she's now finishing it off. You got yourself a pizza, Warsaw. Awesome. I'd like to have a pizza too. Can you send me one? But yes, that's the Grim Forest en route. In terms of double Tholin, we are hitting the clan boss in the face. We have 260 still. We're just shy of a third one. Because I was working all weekend, I didn't get to finish up building the last 2 5-stars. No, you're not staying up here. Why don't you go with me? I changed my setup a bit so my mic is closer to my face, so let me know if that's too loud. Where in the Christmas did this thing go? Okay, I'll use this instead. I can't find... I have like a wrist guard that goes underneath my mouse, and I just don't know where it went. Alright, it's gone for now. Doing Clan Boss. We are doing 4 to 5 million a key on hard right now. That's a gear problem. We haven't over the weekend focused on gears, so that's what we'll be doing today. I've only got about 500 or 600 energy though, so I am limited on what I can farm. Hopefully we get a little more out of crafting. Sure, I can have it for 38.69. No, that's all you, brother. That's all you. It does need decreased attack. That's true. Venom Mage should probably go in here. Yeah, keeps the. We would last longer. Absolutely. Second Tholin is just here for fun. So fun in the sun. Hi, Coco. No, there's no yogis. You missed it. Yeah, you missed the yogurt. Here. You can lick the wrapper. That's all I got for you. There you go. Go clean up, crew. Decreased attack, though, is a small part of our thing, but we really need better gear. Regen set on Tagoar with raising his HP as well as his defense would be, or resistance would really help keep the team alive. Right now, I have a count that will beat probably Faction Wars on Dwarf easily. Very good. Very good, man. I was having fun on the miscreated monster account, but I'm keep running into the same problem that, like, you do hit a point you have to focus on, like, 5 things at once. Because you need to get your 6-star, you need to do potion keeps and do masteries for your other for your support champs. So I do find I'm falling into that trap, so to speak, that I think the better thing to do is treat this like I did with the Hell Hades account at the start of the year and just plow forward, getting my champions all 6-starred. Basically do nothing but make food and sacrifice all the rares. Like, this is all bonus stuff, but I can make some of this gear now. So I just want to point out, free to play, just leveling up, we got 35 fragments. So if we would have actually, we probably could have got 50 if we would have tried. And in saying that, so over here, you'll see that I was trying to push this, but again, I worked all weekend, so I just couldn't play as often. The goal was to get the barrel. We didn't get anywhere near that, though, so I am going to just have to... The core hammers will be pretty big. I think more so than the gems. Because gear crafting for me right now is the most important thing. I can get some stuff there. Rewards right now for these events aren't great. I'm guessing the Grim Forest ones will be a bit better. Grim Forest will be big for a new account because I do want to see how it loads up. This account will get given away likely before it comes out, but... Still can't hit level 4. We are on mission for 16 artifacts. We just don't have silver right now. Did I do both? Okay, there. Can't get any more. That's all we can do. Let's go here. We can keep trying to upgrade this. It won't probably go. This has cost me 1,000,000 silver, so it's kind of unfortunate how much that one's cost. What the hell happened here? You know, like that little tiny screen. Oh, this is the one you said got dwarves. Wow, that's all in one thing, eh? Yeah, your dwarf faction wars is huge. That'll snowplow it once they have gear. You should be. I'd like to know if you get to 21 within like 3 weeks, because you should be able to clear 6 to 7 stages each time. Narma does more damage on Nightmare? Probably. I mean, your most effective duo is going to be Narma and, if you had Michelangelo. The next would be Narma and the Xenomorph, and probably replacing Narma with Xenomorph eventually, but early game Narma's probably better. Why is it so hot in here? My building must have the heat cranked if it's this hot. Joke's on me, can't pull. For the summon pool for the prisms right now, it's Predator, and there's like, what, 1, 3... You basically want the bottom out. Like, all these are good. Like, the only... Like, the worst pull of this is this guy. But overall, this whole legendary pool is good. And your whole epic pool is good. Like, there's no bad fragment to pull here. That's a nutty price for a feast. Like, this right now is the best pack I've seen in the store so far for the newer ones. Actually, that would. These ones are silly to me for like such a small amount of gems. I mean, to be fair, they're at least doing lower value packs. They're not just like gatekeeping. And we only have 2 4-star chickens right now and 2 5-star chickens. Or sorry, 3 4-star chickens. 4 4-star chickens. I'm trying to remember how many total we have. We have what? 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, and we need to make 7 more. I do wish you could just buy gear. Like, or buy the fragments out. Never lucky. That one's okay. On my main account, I got a Void Shard. It was like the first time in 1,000 years I've gotten a shard from Arena. Half of the time I don't even want to pull the chests. I don't care about them. Alrighty, so we need these guys. I'm out of silver, so I can't do that. Let's farm some silver, because our energy's just sitting right now. How was everyone's weekend? Did you have a good one? Are you excited for the Grim Forest now that you've seen what it looks like? I say I'm more excited now that I've seen that it's not like a 5 key a day kind of thing. You got Predator me mirror card? I'm trying to think of where my cat just went to lie down. She's by my other computer. Hi, Willow. Hello. Wait, what? You coming up? Yep, that's my leg, yep. Sure, just dig your claws in. Good cat. Yeah, I know. Like, Cernic just became a, like, insane Void Legendary. He didn't just get a buff, he got, like, steroid buffed. Speaking of Sir Nick, there was a Instagram video this morning, and as long as it's true, take this grain of salt, because I'm pretty sure it's true though, because it was from one of like the Vatican things. Apparently, Sir Nick's skeleton leaks this like fluid, and they just collect it. They call it like Sir Nick something or other, like ether or elixir, and they get it from his skeleton, his bones. His bones just constantly leak it like all year round. And I thought it was like a fake AI video or something, but then like I actually looked it up and it was like a legit thing. Some really weird, unexplained stuff with certain places in the world. It's a lot of fun to like look into them and just like people trying to figure them out, like scientists and stuff, being like, why does this happen? Why is this happening? Yeah, the buff is going to be crazy, Thugzilla, like, when putting him together with Lady Noelle. Like, it's just... I'm trying to think if there's any other champions to combo with that they just, like, feed off each other. Oh, that's right, too. You can just grab Sir Nick. Yeah, the token trader. I forgot about that. Like, no one uses it, so I just forgot it was in there. Like, he's one of the permanent ones in there. I think a lot of people are going to go for him now, actually, now that you say that, because, like, he is, like, just, like, sitting there. It's, what, 8 you have to get rid of to get him? 6 or 8? Poor Luna. My cat Luna wanted Snugs, but my cat... Willow's on my chest, and everyone's afraid of Willow. I don't know why, because Willow's an old lady. Aren't you? Aren't you? Aren't you there? I'd be excited to see what you call it? I'm gonna be excited to see like what the buff looks like once it's out. I think it's actually something that could like change the arena meta. It'll be interesting if it like shifts it at all. Okay. He showcased it today. Is it as good as it looks? I'm trying to think of them together with like Wixwell Titus, if it'd be good, or them together with someone like Taragi, or I'm just trying to think, or Valkyrie. Might bring Valkyrie back into the meta, having a shield retaliate champ with the two of them. Her and Martyr. Could probably do a boss like thing with them too. Where'd the comb go? Where's the brush cat? You being a big suck? You being a big suck, huh? Yeah, the non-resistible freeze is nutty. It's like 60% or something, isn't it? How have your nails already grown back, cat? Hey? How you got Sharpies already? Hmm? Oh, I missed those, that's why. I missed your thumbs, yeah. I got those two there. Basically, taunts provokes. Yeah, no, I have him on my main, so... What actually makes me upset is I think he's +1'd, so I killed one of them a long time ago. So, 65% by himself, 100 with no... Yeah, like, that's what I mean. Like, him and Noelle are just going to be, like, popped off. Like, it's going to be crazy. If you got both of them. Which I do. So I'm actually excited to see, like, if I can push them kind of thing. Okay. So Willow is falling asleep in my arms. As soon as she's not held with two hands, she freaks out. You were fine the way you were, I just need my other hand. The old lady wander below. Okay, go ahead. I need you to go. You have go second duo. I'm just trying to think of what else you could do and pair with them. I mean, clearly people are going to do Taurus Marishka with them, or do like Leonardo, Mikey, Leo Donnie. You could do Krisk and Nekmathar. Or Nekrit, sorry. Like, where is he? Would a Neathly be okay? She'd be interesting to mix with them in a Retaliate team. Same with Harvest Jack. Bad L. I'm just trying to think, is there anyone that can come back? Like Gorge, for instance, he has, where is it? Attack Lemmy is for cooldown. Can't be revived. Little Miss Annie. I'm trying to think of fun combos. Yeah, buff extenders, yeah. Strengthen. I just think it's actually going to cause people to actually build some new teams, which is the fun part. Like, it's actually causing a shakeup. It's been a long time since we've seen one champion buff, like, actually be considerable to the whole game. Yeah. What's his face? Not Blade Master. Who am I thinking of? The Althean Monster Hunter champion with the protected buffs, and like Grand Oak doing them with him. They protect half their buffs anyway, and then you give them protection sets. You could do Wixwall. I don't know how consistent it would be. That's more for if you want to try it. I'm guessing some of Sir Nick's abilities won't be boss specific, like it will be boss ignored. And you're not even like we aren't even like considering the mythicals too. Like hopefully it changes up the mythicals a bit too. Like making the one I just got, what's her name? The Fox girl, making her like actual Malomel or whatever her name is. Making her like viable. She's a good champion. Are you ready to get nothing? Legendary question mark? We're not that good. Epic would be fun though. No, we get a rare instead. Food for thought. Alrighty, let's see what we got. What happened to this? Did I already make things from this set? I did. That's what I forgot. Okay. The poison boss with the black wings can cripple teams. Are they? The streamers made them look pretty easy. I know they have stacked accounts, but I'm just saying they pretty much, like, Nubs beat the entire thing except for the boss, the final boss. And there's that one that heals off HP burns. He didn't know that, so he said he was still dealing with that boss. But he killed the Mimic and he killed the Goblin. The Goblin, you need crazy healers because it does like 20, 30,000 retaliate damage to you every time you break the golden shield things on it. So it smacks you really hard. Good times. Good times. And where should I be? So we would have got a whole bunch of crafts here if we paid for this, eh? Whole bunch right there that would... So what I think I'm going to do, in the, because like this being righteous, and we had bolster before this, I'm guessing the next one's going to be the Dragon Slayer set. Because it'll either be Slayer or Defiant, and I'm pretty sure they did Defiant in September area. We already had Instinct, so these two are done, I think. So it either went in order and just did here, or it did this, and then this is next. I think the last time we had this was like July. And also, like, that's them doing it hard, right? Like, none of them have shown normal, because I'm guessing it's easy. Nub said easy is very, like, normal mode's very easy. So for people who just want to grind the artifact sets, even just getting pieces like 3, 4, and 5-star pieces, like an account of this level that I'm on right now, like should be able to do, like, I don't even have 20 champions, right? So like, I don't even know if this is viable to do. Like, I have 40 champions total. I couldn't even fill the slots to do Grim Forest. Easiest to get a mythical champ is Empress, and he's too good. Empress is definitely like an overtime. Like, he's, yeah. I would say, who is the easiest mythical to get? Because you just get Empress, but I mean, if you're doing... If you have Empress already, then it's easy to get Carnage. If you... Like, I know that sounds weird, but like, you'll get Empress first, likely, but I think having Empress, it's easier to get Carnage. Because, like, Empress can solo the boss, so... You'll within like 3 months ish, you'll get, I think 3 months, 3 or 4 months, you'll get all the fragments. As long as you're able to do the actual side rooms and stuff. At least do 2 of the 4 islands. And get the boss keys and stuff. Like, you should be able to do enough of the challenges, like 65 each time. Yeah, I think Krakens are going to all be fighting to get the highest time on the hardest setting. So they're going to not kill the other bosses, go right for the main boss, and just try and beat him. I'm going to guess with all 5 of the other bosses active, it's going to be very hard, because like, you have to have healers to stop retaliate damage, you have to have a baited crit rate champion, you have to have no HP burn, you have to have a cleanse constant, at least on 2 people probably, and you have to have damage dealers with ally attack. So it's a heavy ask for doing that boss on its hardest setting. And yes, I'm doing Alien next. Tagoar though is in the running because he's actually booked, so I might do Tagoar. I just think Alien's damage will go up a lot, which I might do just for the person who gets this account, because I did want to push for getting into Nightmare, Ultra Nightmare, but like it's doing this in 6 days. I'd have to get some really good gear, or 5 days. Essentially today I'll be upgrading champ training, and then with the tournament's over too, unfortunately, so that was the whole point of doing champ training. Was I was pushing so hard before the weekend got busy. Was I did win the tournament, but I wanted to finish it as well and get the other epic book. Do 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 do. Man. Okay, so you want an old stat? Because I keep spreadsheets, right? Hang on one sec. Who do I want? Food. Okay, so this goes back 2 years to July 25th, 2023. 1 month. This can't be from 1 month. This must have been wherever I was. So from the game, doing everything in the game, I had... So what would that be if it's July? That's 7 months in? 7 months into the year, I had gained... I'm guessing champ training, because I listed that I've made 215 5-star chickens. So if I did that, that means... I made them. There's no way I won that many. So clearly I made them. I had earned 112 epic tomes from Clan Boss, 13 legendary books, 4,778 brews, and 5,158 gems. That's just from Clan Boss. I don't have... This isn't the shard tracker though, so I don't have the shard amounts of how many like sacreds and void shards I got. But it was just to count like brews and keep track. So Clan Boss very much worth doing just for that regard too. Can close Discord. Yeah, Thugzilla. This set's absolutely disgusting. Like it's yeah. You do have to wear 9 pieces of it, so I mean that is a harder task because we don't know how easy the accessories are going to be to get. I mean, if the accessories are too hard for the general play race, they'll probably drop down to normal and just clear normal and gain them that way. There's no training right now, right? Yeah, Gear Hunter, Enhance. So we got a Soul Chase, Golem. Arena, I should finish because I need to get... I would want this. I can't open these yet. But we're just shy of getting the level, and then we would open this up as well. Do I need potions? I do. Low on energy, but right now we're at the artifact still. I need silver, something fierce. Hey, it finally worked. So this glove turned out well, even though it is flat attack. Can I was going to say get to 16, but 15 looks like the wall. Glyphing. Feels bad. Okay. Hey SKB, how you been? Where you been? You doing all right? Do. 2 champions with 6 level 16 artifacts. Does it count if I do this? One. This won't count, right? Aw, these are on other people now. Why does it say... Wait, what? Oh, I see. Whoops. This is what I meant to do. $16. Who's wearing 16s? No one is. I don't remember who I gave that shield to. He had a better shield. Yeah, I know. Grim using presets. Madness. I was going to rotate the gear, but I don't think I have a level 16 shield. I do. Sure, equipped shield. Just making sure this counted. It did. That's a lot to re-equip. So I have to put this back on him. And then filter. Sets. There's almost done. Sorry, just one sec. Ah, it doesn't count. He has 16 everywhere, right? Yeah. This should be a quick fix. Who else did I take gear from? So I have to upgrade these. I definitely don't have the silver for that, sadly. He will be tickled pink using them. Yep. Hey, Go-Go Juice. I do have Sir Nick and Noel. Grim has evolved. We're all evolving. Yeah, it's madness. SK, how have you been though? Where you been? Maybe doing okay? You weren't on all weekend. Tim had surgery, and his wife passed on the message to get ducked, and much love. Take you out. So I'm going to be sacking a lot of people. I'm doing okay, Go. Very tired, actually. Like, I might take in about half an hour, I might take a nap. I had a long weekend. I worked like 35 hours over 3 days. I did stream before the weekend. SK, I was supposed to play this account all weekend to push it, and I couldn't because I got called into work during the day. We were busy. So I lost Saturday and Sunday. Realistically, I won't get to where I want to with this account because of that. Like, there's no way I can push this Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss in 5 days. Unless I could burn gems for energy, but even doing that, I don't think I would get there. That said, I could probably get to Nightmare 3 key. That's kind of the goal now. So we're going to 6-star Alien, and then probably by Wednesday, hopefully 6-star Tagoar. And then rotate in Mirag into the team. Silver is absolutely the biggest problem, though. You want to make a team with 2 man-eaters, Leo, Donnie, Mikey. You can't help me with the speed tune. Lord Ragnar, that is a tall order. Mainly because you could speed tune the man-eaters for sure, but the turtles would be a trick because you need Donnie's A3 to be going off when needed, and then you'd also need Leo's Ally Protect to be faster. And you would need Michelangelo to have really high accuracy if you're using him as a taunt target. And you also want him to have high accuracy in like speed, so he can, or rather speed is what I was going to say, do his debuff spread. So tired. I'm really honestly, I don't know, like, it just hit me like a truck. Like, I am just falling asleep right now. And Lord Ragnar, it's not that like, the biggest thing is that I'm very tight on time. Especially, like, today I have to have, like, in half an hour-ish, I'm gonna have a nap, and then I gotta paint, basically, till tomorrow morning. Like, non-stop. I have to finish 2 paintings, and touch up 2 others. Technically, I only need to touch up 3, like finish 3 of them. But I still want to drop off the 4th one tomorrow. Lord Ragnar, if you post in Discord the team comp you want, you could probably get people to help you there. The Deadwood Jedi calculator, yeah, like I've used it in the past. You just need to make sure the man-eater's the big thing. I think if I remember the speeds right, it's 252, 242, or 262, 252, something like that. And then there's one, or you do one at 252 and one at 222, like really slow, like a lot slower, like a turn, almost half a turn slower. But all the calculations are based on whoever is in the team. The turtles could probably just kill Clan Boss by themselves, like, depending how they're geared. The man-eaters are kind of like icing on the cake. Let's do that. You got Gottfried as well? That's awesome. Good stuff, Anthony. we're gonna get one more run at Faction Wars before we give this account away on the Friday. So hopefully we get it to the level 21 boss. That's the goal. Have Faction Wars totally done. You just build the Man-Eater's tanky and guardian gear and let the others do the work. Yeah. Because the turtles and the just debuff spread and Donnie's shield and Mikey's passive being disgusting should keep y'all alive for a while. I'm tired, Jesus. I can barely keep my eyes open. I think so I didn't have a coffee this morning, SK. Coffee. Yeah, Anthony, it's like 1:30 p.m. Yes, Anthony, I know. I didn't sleep well last night. I basically slept like 4 hours. I've been up since 7 this morning. Minus 150. 63. Plus 50. That's fine. Before I forget, I need to e-transfer my friend. I don't want to forget. Trouble logging in. I typed my password too fast. Good, 3-star food. Give me more of her. I welcome it all day. Do. So I got over the garden wall stuck in my head. Peanut butter Madam's town. Yeah, I just need more. Happy birthday to Rick Baker. He makes monsters. He's great. Look him up. Dun 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 dun. Even got free to pull it early game. Do the auto faction wars. All right. Yeah, we all need a few hours, SK. I'm just trying not to fall asleep right now. I blame this. I sound Canadian there, eh? Yeah, I am Canadian. I'm absolutely Canadian. Oh, don't you know? Hi there, bud. Did you go down to the local Tim Hortons and get your double-double with your Canadian maple, eh? Get a box of Timbits for us, would you? I could go all day. Or you could do Letterkenny. How are you now? How are you now? The other day, God, I love that show. I want you guys to know the people that made Letterkenny, they are the nicest people in the world. They are gems of Canada. And they are just excellent people. I didn't get to work on that show, but when I was working on It Part 2, they were in the same floor as us at Pinewood. And met Jared a couple times, and he was just such a nice guy. Him and the actor that plays Dan, and then the one that plays the sister. They're all just excellent people. They came into our studio all the time because they knew our coordinator. Timmy lives. There he is. I am very Canadian there, eh? It's okay, you're French Canadian. Qu'est-ce que c'est, ça va? I don't speak much French nowadays because no one in Ontario speaks it that often. And when I went to France, they were very much like, no, anglais. Like they want you to speak Parisian French or just no French at all. Like our French here is very broken telephone to them. This will be the last energy refill I think I have, so I gotta use it wisely. Timmy lives. Indeed. Nevermore. Was helping Rakamizi on his account. You're in Montreal? Been there a lot of... Anthony, I've been there a lot of times. One, I like DBZ as well, so nice name. And I used to go down there for the Jazz Festival and the Comedy Festival, Just for Laughs Comedy Festival. Wonderful city. You also have the Notre Dame Hotel there. Like when I was with what was I doing? I was with people from Pixar, but I'm trying to remember what I was working on. But we had wine there. We got really wine drunk at the Notre Dame Hotel. We had dinner there, and then we ended up staying there for like 2 nights. In the heart of downtown. It was so fun. I know we were there for the Comic-Con. That's why we were there. But I'm trying to remember what I was working on. I think it was something for Marvel or DC. I don't remember. When I hear Irish accent, I feel like it's a dwarf from an RPG. I can't do Irish. I can do... Irish is very slangy. If you're talking to like someone from like the heart of Ireland. Same with Scottish. For Canada, the harder ones to understand are people from Newfoundland. We call them Newfies. That's like a slang term. But they have a very thick accent. And it's very hard to duplicate. Because it's almost half of what they're saying is slang. Hey, Rectal Gaming, how you doing? Could have been any of the X-Men they filmed there. It wasn't that long ago. I know what you're talking about, Anthony, because they did the first one. They did half of it here in Ontario. They did and then the school they used for Xavier's Mansion is in Montreal. You're right that you did the other half there. But they did like 7 of them there. So I didn't work on any of those. I used to be, before I was in live action, I was an animator. So that's why I mean, like I was with, this is like 2012-13 area. I might have been animating Spectacular Spider-Man. That show might have been done. I'm trying to remember what I did after that. that it would have been like Marvel or DC related that we would have been at Comic-Con. Well, you know Rodeo Effects, that's who I was like adjacent to. By the way, Tim, why is rec people cried player power so low? Any FNF joining or something? Star Studio, I think, getting tired of rejecting people. Uh-oh. Maybe Tim lowered it just so he can pop a certain account on there. Who knows? Only Tim does. I'm trying to remember. I could have... Nah, I didn't work for Ubisoft. Because, like, Ubisoft, when they were building the Toronto studio, they did, like, a bridge program with Montreal, but it wasn't that. God, what else? What it's gonna bug me now that, like, what was I working on? Greetings from the American continent. If you didn't know, the American continent begins in Alaska and ends in Argentina. Hey, Max, how you doing? What champion you make the chickens? On this account, I am doing Tholin is the... Ubisoft's Gano. Yeah, Anthony, they went under hard. They were badly run, sadly. They kept doubling down on things that were hurting them financially, and then the two brothers did some kind of weird share buyback and then damaged the company's reputation. The one in Toronto's not... Hey, Narath, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Yeah, Ubisoft, sadly, like, just mismanagement is all I can say. You're from Argentina? Good stuff, Max. I heard Argentina is very beautiful. I haven't been there yet myself. Maybe in the future. I now know about souls. Giveth the free souls. There we go. Okay. Now. Can I take all three? Yeah. I mean, we should take Alien out, to be honest, because we're going to get that anyway, but just in case this person doesn't... Okay. Okay. What order do we want to do this? I'm guessing this? Do that. Valerie Crimson. They did an increase on this, if you didn't know. It's 8 times now. So they did increase your wish list, champs. Still nothing here. Alright, so why I'm not just immediately summoning is this starts in 14 hours. Well, I can't win it. What do you think about Netflix? Oh god, Lord Ragnar, please don't even ask about that. It's, oh man. Like, does the order matter? For when I'm picking them, Anthony? The order... it does. The order doesn't matter, but it's 8 times more. So they increase this chance. So you only get... so basically you pick 3. They all have equal, 33.3% to get picked. But it's 8 times more likely that if you get a legendary, that it'll be one of these ones. It used to only be, I think, 4 or 5 times, so they did increase it slightly. In 14 hours, there is a tournament, though, so I am going to wait on opening the shards. These tournaments, for those that are newer, are the ones you really want to make sure you do, because they have this resource in them, Quartz, and they also have a free Prism pull. So for newer accounts, to get 5,900 points, what you do is in Sand Devil, because you can both do Sand Devil. I'm not going to actually run this guy. You could do Sand Devil or you can do Phantom. Phantom is easier. I'm just double checking that he's part of it, because sometimes it's only a Sand Devil tournament, so I need to make sure. Yeah, Phantom Shogun, okay. So to win these tournaments, you have to do stage 3. I'm pretty sure was the easier one. Let's do that. And you just got to run stage 3. Yeah, the wish list goes off very rarely, unless it's a 2x tournament. These are trickier to do when you don't have any Ascended champions. So, I mean, when Alien, for instance, gets his souls from week 3 and 4, he'll be able to do this. You'll be able to push this a lot more. Chala, chala. Yeah, Anthony, Ubisoft. So all my friends that worked at the Toronto one, they quit a long time before it went under because they knew it was getting bad. The good, like the really, really good artists they had basically jumped ship ahead of time. Probably a year and a half ahead. Others stayed there to get their like severance pay package. But yeah, the company just, it tried to go public. It tried to get merged rather, and tried to sell itself and sell parts. But they wanted to maintain control. It was all this weird shenanigans. You probably saw it all on the video game news on YouTube or something. But yeah, it was not done well. The only good experience I had with Ubisoft, and it's the only time I've ever worked with like something adjacent to them, is we borrowed, it was like 300-400 cameras from them when we did the Star Wars Battlefront 2 VR commercials. And we took 3 studio bays at Pinewood Studio in Toronto, and we linked them all and opened all the doors, all the conjoining doors. So we made one long bay, and then we built, it took like 3-4 weeks to build, and they constructed a huge battlefield. And then what we used all those cameras for is they were motion tracker cameras, and we built as far as I know, because this was like 2016-17 area, this was like one of the first augmented reality layouts that had been built. And we built these video walls around the outside out of these small displays, and then we put these cameras around the top, like on the rafters. Our grips went up and put them up. And then what would happen was we put GoPros on the chests of the stormtroopers and people on the ground running and fighting, all the Jedis and stuff. And then we built Kylo Ren's dropship. And we also built, I know we flew in a TIE fighter from the UK and we blew it up. We weren't supposed to, but we did. Ripped it in half. And we actually like filmed a battle. Like we used as much practical as we could. And the whole point was you're supposed to be able to jump between the perspectives of on the battlefield and look around. So you could look at through the 300 cameras would allow you to like look in 360 degrees. Like you could look up, down, left, right, all around you. So it was a really cool commercial to work on. But it was like a $200 million commercial. Like the budget was insane. And it just like through the roof for what we did. But it was like one of those commercials where like, or instances in film where you get to like learn everything. Like we learned so much about, I got to learn a lot about camera, focus pulling, all that kind of stuff. Just setting up the GoPro rigs and setting up the AR. Like I got to go up on the rafters and look at the AR cameras. They're all like 8K to 12K cameras, and we suspended them all from the ceiling. Oh, also, so when you see blaster fire in Star Wars or in Star Trek, the phaser fire, so some of the special effects people figured out, and they made these like they're like little light guns, and essentially you put it's an LED light bulb, and the gun shoots the LED light bulb. It explodes when it like breaks it, but it looks like a real laser blast. So so it looks like a bolt flying through the air. So you can slow it down, speed it up, and do frame jumping and stuff with it, and frame altering. And then you can also, when it explodes, it looks like it's supposed to, like it does the collision, blows up. You just have to have the glass removed. So it's like a cool thing they figured out. It's like a cheap alternative to like paying for VFX and like, or like trying to like shoot it for real and like have to do all the camera adjustments and stuff to like slow down everything and do it frame by frame. So it's just Really interesting way of doing things. So there you go. So basically, you take the 5,900, and we got 36 points, and you divide it by that, and you just keep running this stage. You'll have to run it a good amount of times, but... Sorry, I just opened the calculator. So it's like, was like, what, 6,900 points to get the fragments? And it was like 36, so hang on. So you got to do 191 runs. And we divide that by 16. So that means you need... Or times that by 16, whoops. Anyway, you need a lot of energy. So that'll probably take 3 days of energy to do that. Yeah, it's, like I've worked on some cool stuff. I wish, like, I need my... I've got an old computer here that I would have to hook up and like hard drive strip it pretty much and download that hard drive onto an external if I was to ever show or share and chat the stuff I got to work on. But yeah, I've had a good, fun career in life doing things. The last things I worked on were Chucky, the TV show, and I did 2 seasons of that. I did One of Us is Lying. It's like an NBC show. Umbrella Academy, we did season 3. I know season 3 wasn't very well received, but that's the one it took us a year and change to film that show. Worked on Scary Stories, Cabinet of Curiosities. What else? I did a bunch of Hallmark movies like a year ago, just to like fire off a bunch of work before the holidays. Did and then like Ready or Not, Knit Part 2 and all that are like early, just before 2020, so that's like a way back when. But yeah, busy. And then before that was all animation and TV shows. I do. So you want to know one of the biggest things you want to know one of the biggest things I'm fully aware of and I can't talk about is I worked on a shot for Stranger Things season 5. And I can't tell you, but because we worked on that shot, I know how something ends. Like it's the full like ending of something in the show. And I cannot talk about it at all whatsoever until it airs. But that's like an itchy one, you know, like people all want to know about that and I cannot talk about it at all. We filmed that almost like a year and a half ago. But we were working with one of the main characters. We've shot a lot with. We shot some stuff with 2 of the main actors, and then one of the. I shouldn't say like how many actors, but like we worked with a good amount of the cast. It was some of the no, I can't tell you at all what it is. After it airs, I'll tell you what shot it is. But we got told it is in the show, so like we absolutely have to be tight-lipped about it. Because that's like not even like a getting fired scenario. That's like a lawsuit scenario if I said anything. Yarpy. Meow. Meow. Any stretchies? Come on down, Yarpio. Come on down. I have the great cat Spatio in my arms. She says hi. Say hi. Say hi. Yeah. Yeah. Tell us about it. Tell us more. What did you do here? Is your foot okay? You're fine. As soon as you let go with one arm, they just get freaked out. I don't know why. I'm still holding on to her. I promise I won't tell you. Absolutely. Yeah, I signed an NDA. You have not. I cannot trust anyone. It's not. Just forget I said anything. Sandstorm event start? What's a sandstorm event? Do you mean the forest? Do 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 do. Or are you talking about the song Sandstorm? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Man, what'd you do? What? What, you big suck? She's really being talkative today. Oh, to get the shard. I see. Oh, the Sand Devil. You mean the Sand Devil? Yeah, yeah. The you need to do. It's 3 days. It started right now, and it takes 6,900 to get it. So if you just keep running stage 3, you'll get it in about 200 runs. That's double runs, so that's super raids. So 200 of those. Why are you freaking out? Stay still. There you go. You've been defloofed. Sendo, it's already live. Yeah, it's already live now. Yep. To get the shard, 191 double runs, Anthony. Yeah. So that's super raids. That means you're running 2 at once. So at stage 3, you have to run 191 on average. You might have to run 200, but it's on average 191. Because I just used the average point bar, which is 36. So that means you're getting 2 points per 1 energy. So that's roughly two. It's going to be about 2,000 energy to do it. Daily you get 700 and something, so you might have to spend a few gems. So it'd be 3,000 energy you got to drop. And if you do 3,000 divided by 120, it's 25 refills. And you get 7 a day. So minus, let's say minus 14. So you need to pay for 11 times 40. That's 458 gems worth of energy. So 460 gems. Shogun is easier in my opinion because Sand Devil, he gets his sleep stages, so he's harder to kill because he's got that shield. Like he's got that damage reduction rather. Shogun gives more points overall. There you go too. That's info right from SKB. The man, the myth, the legend. The individual. Okay, cat. So for this being a young account, for instance, it is very much so worth me dropping all those gems. I'd actually probably spend 600 gems just to get that Prism Shard, because the Prism Shard will give me an epic guaranteed, and if for any chance I get the Lego, it's huge. So I've got 3 food here. So that's 1 4-star out of 7. Now early on, this might be better to have 30 of these and focus on looking for your legendary champion here to get the soul for them. Or an epic, like if Tagoar or Ugo or Venom Mage's soul pop up here, grab it from here. Yeah. Well, that's the thing, like the ones that are available here, like this whole bottom row would change this account. Glaciade 2. Or Glacad. Say his name wrong. This guy would change for Arena. I mean, he would push you right to Gold Arena. This guy would really just kick your Hydra team into gear, that you can do normal Hydra. Of the epics, I mean, the ones you want early would be for Spider, you'd want Mordecai. This guy you'd want for Fire Knight. Rector Draft, just in case you didn't buy that pass, you get it for free. Sepulture for your clan boss team would just push you into Nightmare, an Ultra Nightmare. Thylesia would push for become a defense down. I think Zargala would be a bit better for Armor Crack because she does it on all enemies and hits twice. Geo would just open. He would help you grind your souls. And just open so many doors. Berengiri as well would be really good. Like these are the ones you look for. Like these are the Prism ones you look for. Like where like you really can't get a bad champion. Like she's probably the worst one here. She steals buffs, does a block buff, debuffs. So she has a strengthen and shield. She's not the one I was thinking of. She's the good one. Where's the bad one? Okay, so they only put the good one in. Because the other part of Lady Mikage's fusion, that's what I was saying. Like, there's her and her. This is the one I was thinking it was. Like, she would have been the bad one, but for this Remnant Summon, there's 1, 2, 3. There's 3 Mikage champions in here. But all of them are good, like, worth keeping. Oh, Dathi? Where's he? He's in here, isn't he? Yeah. Yeah, this guy's really... I mean, yeah, the ignore damage, like, defense thing and decrease defense is good. Extra turn. Increase attack, increase accuracy. But overall, yeah, he's in removing a buff. Getting extra turn. But, like, out of everything, yeah, he's probably the on-the-fence champion. But, yeah, everything here is solid. Done saving for the prisms. So again, oh, it's 59, so it's 1,000 less. Hang on, let's redo that math, because it's 1,000 less points than I thought it was. So one sec, who was asking? So it's 5,900 divided by 36. 163 runs. So if you divide that by 120, or sorry, it's 163 runs times 16, 2,600 energy, divide that by 120, it's 21 refills. Then times that by 40, so that's, if you bought all 21, it'd be 870 gems, but you shouldn't need to because you get free daily energy. What was that? What was that about? What? No, you're always hungry. I can't feed you enough, so there's no point in feeding you. With the download link. How high of a stage do you clear on this account for the Phantom? No, it's not about getting how high. It's you should only do, like, this is a day 16. You only have to do stage 3. If you go higher, then the energy cost is going to go up. We're doing stage 3, super raid, go. Yeah, Kosh, for like later game accounts, it's way higher because they value prism shards so much. because for higher level accounts, you're absolutely going for the Mikage Fusion Epics. You're going for that Geo if you don't have it. You're going for the legendaries, and they feel there's more incentive for people to buy them, and then that's why they put the point cap so high. That said, it's also because late game accounts can do higher levels of Shogun, and if you're not worried about the energy, then like you're gonna get probably like 5 times the points per run if you're doing stage 25. Speaking of that, I need to actually play my main account. Mail from the pizza people. Raid in the bin. I'll check my main, it's probably 12,000. But I'm still gonna do it, because free Prism. I think I was trying to sell me the skin for, what's her face? The Sile the Drakes. Joke's on them, I already have it. So there's 33. So far, so I had so many clan boss keys because of CVC that I had to use, the 7-day thing. I did all of the clan bosses to double chest, and so far I've got 1 shard. I'm at Nightmare right now, and I've still only got 1 shard. That's pretty brutal. Yep. No book either, man. Waste of clan boss today. So we got an epic book and 1 ancient shard so far. 2 ancient shards. Feels bad, man. Rough day for clan boss. Yeah. Like this is the incentive day for dust for sure. You need dust, but I actually need the materials too. Like I get so many from Cursed City, but and why, if anyone's curious, why stage 3 of dungeons for when you have turn attacks or have to do them for points is better for newer accounts is because you get a 2-to-1 energy ratio, so you get 2 points per 1 energy spent. Where that statistic goes down, the more energy you're spending. This also means you'll have a lot of these materials to upgrade your accessories for the first 2 levels, I think, 2 to 3. Which for your damage dealers and supports, it gives them like that extra stat boost, a little bit of buffer. Jesus, raid. Ruthless. It dropped me down 2 arena levels from gold 5 to 3 because I barely played last week. Sell it all. I wish there was a sell it all button for these chests. I never keep any of this stuff. You lost a Predator 3 times live right now. Yeah, Tim, I've heard Predator's pretty good. Heard he's a little bit crazy. Is it just the RNG of his ability, of the Hunter's Gaze thing? Is that why he's so good? I was gonna say, so even though I don't have a dwarf thing there, go down here and now we've got lots. We can do it to level 4, but level 1, got some attack. This gives him a little bit more power, a little bit more damage. I still don't have enough for this though. Oh, I should upgrade his shield. 16! Yeah! Success. And a hit crit rate. Nice. Core hammers. I got a few of those now, don't I? Yes, I do. I've got a couple. What crypts are open today? So I only have food to do that one, and then this one. Food for here too, but oh well. Go! Get me stars. They probably won't because they have no gear on. Your team reminds me of something out of Lord of the Rings. One tapping and didn't trigger Siggy passive or Gallantry passive. It's like he was Narcissus or something, I don't know. Oh, maybe, yeah. Does he ignore passive, block passive or something? I don't know what Predator does, I don't have him yet. I'm not buying that champion pass for a little bit. Like, I don't really need it, so just, I'm gonna, like, I've got like 12 weeks to buy it, or 11 weeks, whatever. Like, I'm not rushing to get him. I do want Predators because I like the franchise, but holiday's coming. I'll probably wait till January to grab it. Yeah, I know Hunter's Gaze gives him some like weird abilities. Like it's if they've got that mark, if they get marked, and it spreads, then he does do some wonky stuff. He doesn't trigger counterattacks. I remember that much. Okay. Start of each round, he gets Perfect Veil. Before he takes a turn, has an initial 50% chance to evade enemy skills and all accompanying effects. This initial chance reduces to 0 after his first turn in a round. Whenever this champion kills an enemy, grants him 20% to evade enemy skills and accompanying effects up to 60%. Attack 1, before attacking, place Hunter's Gaze for a turn. Cannot be resisted if he's under Veil or Perfect Veil. If he kills an enemy, place Bach Revive on debuff on the target and Hunter's Gaze debuff on a random alive enemy for 1 turn. Hunter's Gaze debuff cannot be resisted if he's under Veil or Perfect Veil. If attack does not kill the enemy, place Perfect Veil on Predator for 2 turns and increases turn meter by 50%. Attack enemies 2 times, hitting initial selected enemy. All other enemies will be hit in a random order. For the first hit, the damage received by the initial selected enemy will be increased by 75%. Each subsequent enemy hit following the initial one will receive 50% less bonus damage, reduced by 15%. Destroys enemy max HP 30% of the damage up to 50. Second hit, damage received, initial selected target will increase by 15%. Each hit initially will receive following the initial hit will receive 50% more bonus damage up to 75%. The attack ignores 50% of each target's defense if this champion's under Veil Perfect Veil. And the A1 heals him for 30%, and whenever he successfully evades an enemy skill, all its accompanying effects counterattack with this skill. That's a mouthful of a champion. Jesus. And oh yeah, that's what it was. Sorry, that's what we were going to look at, was the debuff. I hate they renamed 20th Century Fox 20th Century Studios. Stupid Disney. Okay. How do I see when I'm in this menu? Do I get the little icon or no? There we go. That's what I wanted. Hunter's Gaze. If you didn't see too, the new bosses are immune to Hunter's Gaze. There we go. Damage dealt to a champion under Hunter's Gaze debuff cannot be decreased, blocked, redirected, or transferred. This applies only to damage dealt directly by a skill and not from debuffs, passive, masteries, or blessings. Damage dealt to a champion under Hunter's Gaze debuff will ignore unkillable, block damage, increase defense, strengthen, ally protect, veil, perfect veil, and shield buffs. Champions can still evade damage. So Michelangelo is his counter, and everyone else just eats a heap of damage, is what I'm reading there. Also, Tim, there is a bug with Predator. They haven't fixed it yet. They did say that, I think, last week, that there is a major bug with Predator that they are fixing. Alien as well has a has a bug with his A2. This skill here, there's a problem with this, like with Infest. Because Infest and Hunter's Gaze are new things, so something's not working right. Dun, 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 dun. More food time. Now I'm debating. Actually, yeah, you know what? I'm just going to go for the shard. I'm going to do this. Do this. We got enough gems, right? Yeah. Start multi-battle. Hey, D&DMN. Oh, I see. D&Demon. I like that. I get it. I get it. We got in. Nice. I like the name. Yes, it's worth spending gems. Like, even me or this early on, I'm going to drop the gems to get that shard. The earlier you are in the game, the better a prism shard is going to be for your account. And because it's only the 3rd stage we have to run here, it's very, very much so worth it. If you didn't see, the late game players were all saying it's about 12,000 points, so it's almost 2.2x the amount of points needed to get a Prism late game than it is to get it early game. Oh, SK, since you weren't here, the Ninja Turtles beat all of Hard Doom Tower themselves. Every floor under 3 minutes, most floors under 2 minutes. The only thing that was changed going floor to floor would be the lead. It was Lamassu for about 70 to 80% of it. Changed to Fabian for certain floors and stages. And then just for his stun and ability cooldown for the supports, so they could stop reviving pretty much. And stop having cleanses. Like I had to do that for the Raglan waves, and I had to do that for the Sifi waves, and I had to do that for... What was the other one I did that? Oh, Valkyrie. The ones that have Valkyrie waves. And then I think I did one wave with Cardiel as the lead. 6,900 for you. And it's 5,900 for early. His A2 wrecked you. Yeah, Tim, like the Predator can hit hard. I'm sure with like endgame players having crazy gear, he probably hits like a truck. No setup necessary on random mythical teams. That's fair. So it seems about half the people tuning in today are saying that the Grim Forest looks fun, fingers crossed, and then a quarter are doing it for the gear, and 14% excited for the new champions, and 10% want the Mimic dead. Or chose the fun answer. Hi, Yarpy. Oh, stop. Such a baby. Even with your spare gear, Leo smacks. Yeah. Yeah, no, the turtles are nutty. I'm actually curious how good the turtles will be in the new content. Specifically April. Because she has the seal ability. Ugh. All about gear. Some of the new bosses, you have to actually read their abilities because they're literally going to be like for instance, the one boss heals from HP burns. So if you only get 10 champ options and your damage dealer is a burner or has a burn, you have to like go into presets and shut it off. Hope it's not on the A1. Like Mishinaki is going to be a rough go if you have him as one of your only damage options. Same thing if you've got like say Geomancer or someone else who's got a burn. Like it kind of takes Cupidus Sifi combo off the table as well, because Cupidus lows keep burning and cause problems. Sifi, sorry. Well, or not Sifi. Venus. Tongue-tied. Stop giving me the look. You're fine. Stop. Stop being a suck. Where? She's just staring me down. But like honestly, I've fed her. All the cats got fed probably like 5 times yesterday. My roommate fed them too. And they got fed 3 times this morning already, which I'm like, no, you guys aren't just engorging. I can already tell they're getting fatter. It's because it's going into winter. They want to like plump up. Hibernate mode. Are you only farming Shogun because Sand Devil is harder? Early game because you think Shogun is better for the tourney? No, Shogun is easier to do. Shogun, you'll finish the tournament faster with Shogun than you will with Sand Devil. Sand Devil, because his cocoon phase, he will reduce damage done to him, and it takes way longer to kill him. So you're also saving time doing Shogun. So while Sand Devil will give you potions that'll help you upgrade your like 6 pieces of gear, it takes more time. So unless you're going to leave it running all night long while you're sleeping or something, like it's much easier to do Shogun. Sand Devil can also be a pain that he like messes up your run. And like you might lose like 10 or 20% of the battles out of nowhere and wake up and be like, why are my points like, you know, why didn't the math work out? Yep, they all just came out today, Akash. Like there's a couple of good ones. I would say Boozer and Nubs did the best job breaking down the Grim Forest, because Nubs got the furthest I've seen out of the videos that were out this morning. Nubs beat all but one of the bosses and the main boss, and he's already had like a good amount of the forest revealed. I think because he's in Europe, he's on an earlier time zone. Boozer was just starting to get into it, and he was like done some of the stages and had like hit some of the bosses, but he also wasn't just like going off of other people's videos to see how to beat certain bosses. He was trying to figure out himself. And then there was one, I think it was Scratch, that he did a breakdown. He did a pretty good breakdown on the new Mythical, and he also did a breakdown on the changes to Sir Nick. So if you're curious to see how Sir Nick works now, he had a good video up this morning. I didn't see our friend Cruisen had any videos up. I'm going to guess he absolutely does. So he's probably super excited about the new mode for the new gear. Hey Xarth, how you doing? Good to see you. Yarpy, you're fine. Just go to sleep. Just lie down. I love you too. But you gotta lie down. I'm not feeding you. You're not guilting me into it. There's a rare champion with 2 turns sleep. Yeah, any champion who can keep sleep on an A1 or something, definitely worth it. He's busy with work, that's fair, yeah. He's live now testing it? Okay. There you go, Timmy. Cruisin' live on Monday afternoon. Just got the notification. That's perfect timing, because like in about 10 minutes I'm gonna go take a nap. So just pointing it out. This is it seems like if I'm home this is the better time to stream, is the morning into afternoon a little bit. But in the next couple days I can absolutely stream at this time. It's just what day? Saturday, Sunday it's harder for me to do this time. Yarpy, you're fine. What? You're not getting food. My god, this cat, man. Like, what she's doing right now is just so people, I can narrate it for you. She's gonna go in the kitchen. She's gonna find the treat bag, which I think I did leave out, and she's gonna drag it all the way here and put it in front of me. Like, she knows they're in there. When I had to stop buying the plastic boxes that they come in because she figured out how to open them. Like, she'd pop a claw and like pull the tab. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I knew what you were doing. Yeah, exactly. No, you're not having treats. No. You're just hungry because it's winter. You're trying to stock up. But yeah, so I'm going to let this run for the afternoon while I have a nap. This will probably get me like 70 to 80% done getting the prism shard. I'll make sure I pull the prism tomorrow on stream. But thank you all for popping in. I am going to go take a nap because I'm very tired. That's all I'm going to let this account do right now is farms for this prism shard. Bronco finds a lot easier teams for new content. Just need good gear. Yeah, but that's why it's not a good example. Bronco's a very endgame player. And while he does play mostly free-to-play now, he's got insane gear. Like, Bronco has some of the best gear I've seen people have. So, I know other people out there have better gear than him, but I'm just saying he's got some insane quad rolls on, like, all max substack gear. Like it's like a 1 in 63% just to get the 4. It's 1 in 63 just to get the 4 substats to actually be good, and then I think on top of that it's like a 1 in 55 to get 4 to get a 4 roll, and then it's like 1 in something else to get for those substats to all be max rolled or near max rolled, and especially if they're a percentage based one, to have them at 7 is all at 7 is like really low. And he moves. Bronco also has a lot of his gear saved to global preset, and he moves a lot of his gear around. So he has maybe like 20 good setups, and he'll move them around to the champions when he needs them. And a lot of players are starting to get more in the habit of using presets. I highly suggest it as well, but that is why he's saying what he's saying. Like, Nubs again got the farthest I've seen so far after I only looked in the morning, but Nubs said the normal stages are like really easy, and that the hard stages were semi-difficult, but for the most part he autoed them all. So just keep outside of a couple of the newer bosses, like he basically got a lot of the force done. He probably did, like, I think it was like he had 3,000 coins, and I think you get 30 battles. So he did almost all of them. I think he only had like 10 left or 11 left. The best stages to farm Shogun. Hey, Lord Ragnar. If you're early mid game, stage 3. If you're late game and you have the resources for energy, then you want to do stage 25. Because it's the best time to farm your dust. But you will be going through a heap of energy if you do stage 25. So let's do the math and make sure that you can do it. And I'm going to take a swing that you probably need 800 to 900 gems worth of energy used. So, you know, you get your 7 free dailies, whatever you've got from rewards from CVC and daily login, like you might have to burn through that. So late game accounts, the Prism Shard is not as valuable. So that's a factor to keep in mind. Like, you're more going to be doing the Shogun tournament, the Shogun Sand Devil tournament for the rewards in there and the quartz for the Primal Shard, as well as the rewards up the right side. If you do stage 15, that works too. But you do have to do the math, because all I know is the earlier stages are 2 to 1 per energy used. I don't know if the later stages are the same for point conversion. All right, SK, enjoy Cruisin's stream. I'm getting off too, so thanks for stopping by, everybody. I hope you all had a great time. Cruisin just started streaming. I highly suggest popping over there. He's a really funny guy. Enjoyed looking up the Sand Devil, or not Sand Devil, Grim Forest. I'll do more of an update tomorrow, as well as I'll talk about the Sir Nick changes a bit. I'll bring my main account up and just show Sir Nick. He's going to get some heavy changes. Apparently, like, he's very, very good now. They just buffed him. He's just going to change the entire arena meta pretty much. I hope you all had a great time. Please like the video, helps the channel grow, and subscribe if you haven't. There's a Discord link to join our Discord. Very active, about 30-40 people in there right now. And yeah, if you need some help, good place to go ask for it. And enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. I will see you.